Hey, my twosies. Welcome to Wednesday. We're going to start the day off today singing our ABCs. So let's have a look down at our ABC chart and you can sing along with me. Here we go. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Okay, we love singing our ABCs that way, but now let's sing it our favorite way with alligator ball cookie this time. Here we go, ready? Alligator ball, cookie, duck, elephant, fish, guitar, hippo, insect, jelly bean, king, lamp, mouse, necklace, ostrich, pumpkin, quilt, raccoon, sun, turtle, umbrella, vase, window, x-ray, yarn, zebra. Now I know my alligator ball cookies. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is our size sequencing. Let's talk about which one is bigger and which one is smaller. This plant right here is so big. This plant right here is so tiny. It's so little, it's so tiny. This one is bigger. This one is smaller. Now let's see if we can find some in the middle that are medium. There's a medium one, and there's a medium one. If we go this way, we get smaller. If we go this way, we get bigger. We get so big. So friends, these shapes are in your packets at home. So I want you to take them and mix them up, get them all mixed. Then I want you to find the one that's the biggest. Which one is the biggest? No. It's this one. This one is the biggest. So we'll take the biggest and then we're going to go to the tiniest. Big, smaller, smaller, smaller. It's so cute. It's so tiny. Good. Friends, let's remember these words. This one is the biggest. This one is the smallest. And you can do this as many times as you want because that's so fun to see things that are so big and so tiny. All right, the next thing that we are going to do is talk about some vocabulary. We are going to plant a plant today and we're going to see if something can grow, but we need some tools. So just like when we're building a house or working on a car, we need hammers and wrenches and screwdrivers and all kinds of things. When it's time to work in the garden, we need to use tools too. So let's look and see what we have. The first thing that we have are some gloves. Now these gloves are too tiny for me. But what do you think these gloves are good for? These gloves keep my hands safe in case there's pokies, and they keep my hands dry, and they keep my hands clean. So that's great. What else do we have? Oh, we love this. This is a shovel. With a shovel, you can dig in the dirt. Ooh, these are very sharp clippers. This is a tool that only Mommy can use. Then we have two different kinds of scoopers and shovels and rakes. Good. This is another one that we like. This we can use to rake up leaves and rake up dirt. We also have a pot, and you're going to have one of these to grow a plant in today. And then, of course, what do our plants need to grow? They need water, so we have to have a watering can. So it would be fun to go with Mommy if you want and see if you have all of these different things, or with Grandma or whoever you're hanging out with today. So setting these tools aside, I want you to go into your packet and see if you can find your little cup. Mine's a little messy because it's already had dirt in it. You can leave your cup just plain if you want, but I'm going to draw a happy face on mine. So I'm going to find my markers at home, and this is going to look kind of silly when it has flowers growing out of it, but I'm going to give it two eyes. I I have two eyes. This is me. This is going to be Miss Emily the plant. A nose and a happy face. You see my eyes, nose, and my happy face? This is my pot that I'm going to use to plant my flowers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the dirt that's in here. I'm going to very carefully pour it in. Good. I'm going to leave a little bit in the bag. I need a little bit more in the bag to pour on top because we just have a little pot. Okay, so once it's in there, I want to make sure that there's no air bubbles inside my dirt because it makes it hard for my plants to grow when there's air bubbles. So we're going to go pat, 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 pat. Get that all fresh and clean. Good. Then I'm going to take some water. I'm going to put some water inside my pot. Now remember, we talked about water. Water feeds our plant. We need something else too to grow. Do you remember what? You think about it. We're going to talk about it for a minute. The next thing I have is my seeds. We're going to take our seeds, and you can just take a few at a time, and we're going to sprinkle, 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 sprinkle those seeds into my soil. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. You can do a lot or just a little, but the more you plant, hopefully the more you have will grow. All right, once we have our seeds, we've got our soil, we put water in the ground, we have our seeds. Can we leave them like this? No. We can't, because if the sun comes down on our plants while it just only has the seeds will burn up and they'll dry up. And then they won't grow any flowers. So we need to cover them up so they have a little bit of protection. So we're going to take the rest of our dirt, we're going to dump it in, and we're going to cover those seeds right up. So you want to cover your seeds until you can't see any. And then again, we give it a little pat, 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 pat. Okay, look in there. Can you see any of my seeds? Nope. I did a good job covering them. Okay, so one last time, just to make sure those plants have what they need to grow, we're going to take them, pour some water on them. Okay, and that water is going to take a second to soak in. All right, now friends, do you think if I leave this pot right here on my table, do you think my grass, I'm actually planting grass. We're planting grass, hooray. Do you think my grass will grow if I leave it here inside Spartan Station? No, it will not grow. So we already gave it water and we gave it good soil. Now it needs sunshine. So we're going to take our plant, and I'm going to let you guys walk with me over here. And we're going to put our plant someplace where we know the sun will shine. And at Spartan Station, that's right here. Do you see the sun coming through? Oh, that's the warm, beautiful sunshine. So I'm going to take my plant and make sure that it's in a spot in my house where it can get some beautiful sunshine. And then it will start to grow, and we're going to check back on it at the end of the week. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go wash our hands because we got all dirty, and then we'll go back to our table and we have one last activity to do. Okay friends, I'm back at my table. I washed my hands, I got all the dirt off of them. The last activity that we're going to do today is we're going to look through a book. Sometimes Mom has time to read to us, same thing at school. Sometimes Miss Emily has time to sit and tell a story. But sometimes we get quiet time to sit by ourselves and look through books. You guys know how much I love books. I think books are so precious, and so when we look at books, we have to treat them very carefully, like they're very, very precious to us. We don't rip the pages, we don't throw books, we don't step on books. But books are so fun to look at because we can see all the awesome pictures. This is a great book called Tall, Tall Tree that tells us again about all the things that grow in the forest. So when I look at this book, when I'm spending time by myself, I can take this book and I turn the pages one by one. Just like when we color one by one, we can look at things one by one. And I very carefully turn these pages one by one. And I can look at the pictures and the colors. There's some people. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 people in this book. But one by one, I can turn the pages so that these pretty pages with all these beautiful animals and trees, they stay safe and nice. Then I can look at this book so many times because I didn't rip the pages. So go ahead and take some time, some nice quiet time by yourself to sit down and see what books you have in your house. And you can look at the pictures and turn your pages very gently with your fingers one by one. Okay, I hope you have fun doing these activities today, guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye!